Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles, or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address, so please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Copycat by Phistomefel. If you'd like to give it a go, there'll be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how long it took you to solve it and what did you think of it. Alright, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That's the easy part. Lines. The gray line is a palindrome and the lavender line is a zipper line. Copycat. The two lines have the same composition of digits. Okay. So if one line has 2 3s, 4 5s and a 9, then so does the other. Okay. But the order of the digits is not necessarily the same on the two lines. Crop key. A white dot between two cells indicate that their value differ by 1. A black dot between two cells indicates that their values are in a 2-to-1 ratio. Not necessarily all dots are drawn in. Okay. Palindrome line. The digits on a palindrome line read the same in both directions. Okay, and a zipper line, the digits an equal distance from the center of a zipper line must sum to the digit in the middle of that line. Alright, let's give it a go. So this is the palindrome. Palindrome means that if this is 1, this will have to be 1, and so on and so forth. Like a word, you should be able to read it from both directions in the same way. Okay, and this one is the zipper line, and the center is given by this circle, which means that if this is, let's say well, 3 wouldn't work, but whatever, let's say this is a 9, 4 and 5 would work, for instance, or 3 and 6. In any case, so these have to add up to this, but at the same time these have to add up to this, and so on and so forth. Alright, and what about here? This is the crop key dots. So a black dot says that these are 2-to-1, have to 2-to-1 ratio, as in one is double the other. So if this one is 1, this will have to be 2. And the white one says that these are consecutive, as in if this is 1, this will have to be 2 again. Oh, it's a bad example. It's the same. If this is 3, this can be 2 or 3, or 4, this would be 3 or 4, 3 or 5, so on and so forth. Okay. How long is this one? Well, that's a bad question. What I wanted to know, if this one is odd, then to find out where the center is, because that's nice to be able to tell which ones are the mirror of each other. But since they have exactly the same number, then it's exactly the same number as these, and a zipper line has to be, well, at least in this case, because you need a sum in the middle, so it is odd to have a center, and it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is 15, as in 7 plus 7, 14 plus 1. So we're gonna have to do the same here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, which means that this one is the center, and I'm just gonna just make it a darker gray kind of thing, just for ease of view. Alright. As you all usually know if you've watched this, I like to pencil mark these, but I'm not sure it helps very much now. I think first we should have a look at what does this copycat mechanism or mechanics do. Well, first, what can this be? Because if we ignore all of these, ignore everything that's outside of box 6, just to explain a little bit, for if there are any guys or gals new to the concept, how this would work. This would have to be the sum of these. So for instance, this couldn't be 1 or couldn't be 2, but so it could be from 3 till 9, because 3 would be 1 and 2. All right, but now we have more, and if this was a 3, for instance, this would be 2 and 1, which is great, and then we can have 1 and 2, which is as well great. But then what do we do with this one? Because now we've used the 2 and 1 here, and we can't redo it. So we need, just by looking at these, we need a digit that has 2 combinations of numbers that add up to it, and that would make it from 6 upwards, because 6 is the first 6 no 5 and upwards, because 5 is the first digit that can be expressed as the sum of 2 combinations. I can't speak today. So that would be 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. Can't speak because I'm thinking, my head is racing ahead of what I'm talking about. What I wanted to say and get to is that this is not enough, because these are 2, but we have a third one here, even though it's not both of them, but this one is on the same column as these 2, which means that we need a third one. Because if we take the example of the 5 and we use the 1 4 and 2 3, what do we do here? Well, we've already used the 1 4 and the 2 3. We can't put anything here anymore, so we do need a third one. All right, which means that this has to be 7, 8 or 9, because 7 is the first one that can be expressed as the sum of 3 different combinations, which is 1 6, 2 5 and 3 4. Huge discovery, on this morning. Anyway, let's continue. But what does that mean? Well, it means oh is that correct? My head directly said that means that this one is 7, 8 and 9, but is that correct? Because you can't have whatever this number here, you can't have it here anymore. That's obvious, because it has to be added to something else to get that, which means that on this line, yeah, it is correct. On this line, this number is there once. This number is there once, and we can't have it on the palindrome. So this is 7, 8 or 9. There. First, I think, correct. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it is correct. Okay, nice. Nice. What else? I see. Whatever number we use here has to be used again, because we need 2 of it, right? We do. We do. So suppose I use here, suppose this is 7 and I use the 1 and 6, all right, in whatever order. We have now a 1 and a 6, but whenever we put a 1, we need another 1, and if we put a 6, we need another 6. That's how the palindrome work. So, so this has to be repeat. This has to repeat. Okay, we do have three combinations here, but those 3 combinations have to repeat again. Right? I think so. This has to repeat again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so whatever we used here, well, except the 9. The 9 has 4 combinations. But if this is 7 or 8, we have 3 combinations, and we've used them all here, but we do have to repeat them. And if we want to repeat them, then we're left with this. But if this is 9, those are different. Ah, I see. Those are... Oh, does that work somewhere else? Am I... No, that doesn't work anywhere else. I was going to say these are the only ones that can repeat themselves. As in, I said that 7 and 8 have only two combinations of distinct digits, but there's nothing that says that we have to use distinct digits on this. Right? Let's see. The zipper line is must sum. Yeah, it doesn't say that we have to use distinct digits. I see. So we could use 4 and 4, and for a moment I was afraid there that we could use it somewhere else, but we can't, because all of the other cells and combinations see each other. So you can't put double 4, but you can here. And I think this is the solution here. Because otherwise, if this is a 9, and suppose we've used the 1, 8, 2, 7, and 3, 6 3 times, and we come here, well, actually it doesn't matter if it's the 9, because even if the other, we can reuse one of the already used combinations, but that would give us 2 singular digits that can't be repeated. So this has to be equal to this, which means, drum roll please, this is a 4, and we're off. We get our first digit. Well, we get more than digits, we get 4, because now this has to be 8, which means that this one is 8 too. Ah, brilliant. Okay, so what does that give us again, besides the 4 digits? Well, now we know what these combinations are. So 1, 7, 2, 5, no, 2, 6, or 3, 5. Not sure it's worth pencil marking yet. Well, maybe it's worth pencil marking them here. Yeah, maybe. No, let's see. So this can be 1, 2, 4, 3, or 6. Oh, not 4. The same here. 1, 2, 3, and 6. So this can be 1, 2, 4, 3, or 6. Okay. Alright, and maybe we can now pencil mark the other one, which is the complementary, or what would you call that? Opposing, no, complementary cell. So this could be 7, to get 7 plus 1 is 8, could be 6 to add with the 2, 5 or 2. And I could have done both of them at the same time. Oh, it's not this one. I have to be very careful. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. It's this one. Alright, this is as well 2, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. You know what? I'm going to color these. Let's use these 3 colors. I think those are the most visible on this. So suppose these 2 are orange, these are yellow, and these are blue. This doesn't mean that they're the same. It just means that this is the pair. So again, we have 3 pairs that add up to 8. This is one pair, this is the other. Okay, and we do have to repeat that, but we don't know in which order, which is annoying. We don't know in which order, but we do have to repeat them. We do. Okay, which means I think we have to do something more than that, don't we? Oh, this one is not, this is only orange. Okay, whatever this one has to repeat here. Oh, this might be interesting. I don't know. I don't know. This might be interesting. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be important or not. I was going to say I'm going to put, well, does it matter? I'm going to put an A here and a B here. I think it's not very interesting till now, but seeing that they're at the same place, seeing that there is a blue as well with a connection, it might come to become interesting. So we might have to do this to those two as well, as in put C, D and E, F or something. I don't know. Let's think more about it and see what more logic can we find. Good to know that on this line we can't have any 8 or 9 anymore. Okay. And we can't have it here, so this is 8 and 9, right? Am I missing something? No. It can't be here because we've already had the 8. It can't be on this one because this line, the zipper line, can't have an 8 or a 9 because it has to add up to 8. That's why we can't have it here. We can have only one 8, which is in the middle. Okay, this one can't be 8 or 9, so this is 8 or 9. It gives us another 8. Okay, that is interesting. 8 here, 8 gives us an 8 here. Oh, well, I mean, I say interesting, it gives us a digit. I don't know what else. Well, alright. Now we know that one of those is an 8, and those two, one of them is an 8. Okay, it's less interesting here because it's any of those. In box 5 it's anywhere here, and in box 4 it's here. Unfortunately, because of this cell, it becomes less interesting. I think that's as far as we can take the 4s as well. We can have, well, we can't have 4 on this line either. Well, we already have 2, which means that there is 1 4 on each of these, so that we can't rule it out yet. But here, for instance, where is the 4? Well, unfortunately, it's in lots of places. It's not as interesting as I thought. Yeah, it's not just that there are 2 4s here, they have to be on each side. So one on this side and one on this side. But where does, alright, that's it, right? So we can't put a 4 here, can't put a 4 here because of this 4, we can't put a 4 here because of this 4, which means that this is a 4. And by palindrome rules, it's 1 2 1 2. This one has to be a 4. And now that is interesting. Now we get a few 4s. Wow, I mean, we get 3 of them. Let's not exaggerate, but still. Oh, we got more than that. Hold on, I'm gonna pencil mark, but here it's interesting now, because this is the only place where you can get a 4, which gives us a 2. See, we can't have another 4 on this line. We couldn't have a 4 here, and now we know these are an 8 and 8 9 pair, so this is a 4. And if this is a 4, because of this Kropki dot here, black dot, this has to be half, because it can't be double. Otherwise it would be an 8, and we can't put an 8 for multiple reasons, but we can put a 2. That is interesting. And a 2 gives us 1 2 1 2. It is this one, which gives us okay, that took away the AB, but now we have the 2, so we probably don't need it. This is 2 and this is 6. Okay, so this isn't a 2 anymore, and if this isn't a 2, this isn't a 1 or a 4. 4 4. But still, it's either a 2 1 or a 3 6 pair. That didn't help very much, did it? Not sure. Not sure that it did. But we can continue with the same logic, where we say we know that there are 2 2s on the 8 line, like we know that there are 2 6s, 2 1s, 2 7s, 2 5s, and 2 3s, because that's these combinations that we've put here. But now we can't put 2 here anywhere on this wing of the 8 line, so there has to be a 2 here somewhere. Is that correct? Yeah, it must be. So one of those is a 2, and if one of those is a 2, this isn't a 2, this isn't a 1. This is getting exciting. This isn't a 6, this isn't a 6, which means that what does that mean? This isn't a 2 either. This isn't a 7 either, because there's no 2 here. But what does that mean? What does that mean? So this could be a 3 5 or a 6 2, which means that one of those is a 1 7. But is that interesting? Is that interesting? I don't know. The only thing that we know for sure is that one of those is a 6, because now we can't put the 2 anymore here. One of those is a 6, which means not an F. F is what I'm gonna get at the end of this. One of those is a 6, which means that one of those is a 2. That's as much as I can get. Right, and if one of those is a 2, then one of these is a 2. Which means that we can't have a 2 anywhere here. Well, that's obvious, because if we can't have 2 here, we can't have 2 here by symmetry. So that's not... we do get another 4. 4 and 4 gives us a 4. Do we get all the 4s now? Or not yet? Oh, we do. We do. This is a 4, and this is not a 4 because of this 4 here. So this one is the last 4, right? Okay. All right. That's not going to be helpful for the other. I mean, it was helpful here. That's credit where credit is due, but besides that, not sure. Sip of tea. Do we know anything about these? Not sure. Well, the only thing we know now is that, well, maybe. It's good too. They're not 2 and 6 anymore, so they're 1 or 7 or 3 or 5. So, I mean, that's fine. and 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 there is a 6 here, so where can we put the 6 on this side? Well, it's not as interesting, is it? The 6 is going to be on the palindrome line, on the upper wing, let's call it. We need a 6, but there is a 6 here, so we can't put it here. So we can't put it here because of this 6. So there's a 6 here. Does that matter? And there is a 6 here. That's might be too much to pencil in, right? You can just keep it in mind. Even though I'm not very good at that, keeping things in mind, and I'm not good at reading pencil marks, so hence the laughter promised at the start. Can we say haha, okay, is that correct? Yes. See, I'm not even good at reading pencil marks, because we do need a 9 in column 7, and it can't be here because we can't put a 9 on this, as we've already said. So this has to be a 9, a real 9. But does that help? This just tells us that this is one. All right. I think gonna have to continue coloring, but as well start adding what I said at the beginning, which is a way of distinguishing the pair, because this one has to be this one now. See? And I don't know if that's, and we have to put it here as well. I don't know if that's gonna be useful or not, but I don't see any other way to deduce anything else, so I think I'm going to do that. Alright, let's do that and stop babbling about it. So this is A, let's say, so which makes these two B, which means that here somewhere we're gonna have B. I'm not gonna pencil mark that, but just now we can see it. Alright, we shouldn't forget the symmetry. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. This is here. Well, okay, it's quite symmetrical, so it should be easy to see, except here. Fine, counting them is a good way to not mess it up, he says. So this is B as well, full of confidence, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess it up. Alright, this is 1 3 5 7. We still don't know. Is there any way to deduce what the blue and the orange are? I don't think so yet, right? Just gonna call these C and D just for completion's sake, and we'll see if we need them. Now we know that this one isn't. If this is blue, then it has to be C, but that's not exactly rocket science. Not exactly rocket science. Well. All right, but it's yeah. I think I see now. Right, so we can't put C in this box on the palindrome. So one of those two has to be C. Okay, and one of those two is 2 and C. Okay, well, I'm gonna just color them now. So it's blue for C and yellow for the 2. So those two now are the 2 and a yellow, for what it's worth. And then now we have another yellow here, which is the 6, so we can't have any other. And we have another blue here, so we can't have another blue, which is very hold on, this might be yeah, I think I should have done this before, which is pencil mark the 8 and 9 here, because we know it's not here and we know they can't be on the lines, so these are 8 and 9. But this gives us this, which should be orange, because now we do have a blue. Oh, I can do more than that. This can't be C. Ooh, this is so brilliant. It's so nice. I mean, I don't see the logic directly because you know me, but this should have been very easy to see. The C can't be here. I just only was concentrating on the lines. So this is the 2 now. This has to be the 2 because this has to be C. Alright, so this is C and not a 2. That's 1, 3, 5, 4, 7. And this is actually blue, and this is 2. Which means that this one is as well 2. Alright, let's fix the coloring. Okay, let's as well. Oh, that's becoming difficult. I don't know if the you have to click multiple times, but it's probably just me who's not very handy with the software. 1, 2, 5, 7. But alright, and this gives us this one too, doesn't it? Well, yeah, I mean, it's obvious that it gives us one this one, because we need a 6 here. This was, how long was this available? So this has to be 3, because the 6 has to be here. That's, it's in front of me. In front of me. This is 3, this is 6, and it means that if it's 6, it's yellow. Okay, and if this is 6, this is 2. And it's yellow as well. Is there a shortcut to switch between numbers and digits? I'm not sure. I'll have to look this up. Okay, these are not 6 anymore, and they're not yellow. And these are not 2 anymore, and they're not yellow. Okay, does that help? Well, this one is what is 3? Oh, we don't know. Oh, that's what did I do here? What did I do here? We don't know what that is, do we? It can still be blue because these are both C, so this could be D and blue. Oh no. No. We need C. We need another blue here, which is D, which means that this is, drum roll please, orange. Okay, this is orange. So orange, that's not gonna work. Orange is now from 3 and 5. It's not 1 or 7. But we don't know if this is B or A, but okay. And it means that as well that blue is now not from 3 or 5. It's 1 or 7. Still don't know which is which, but that's fine, right? That's fine. Well, the only thing now is we know that these are... Oh, do we? Well, we know that there is a 5 here somewhere. So whichever is orange from this one will be the 5, which means that whichever is orange for this one is going to be, to no one's surprise, the 3. But that's... Oh, right. I shouldn't forget. Oh, I did put it. Okay. Okay, but now we have all of this is finished here. So what's left? What's left? We're left with 6, which has to be somewhere here. We already said that. 6, and we're left with A from the orange, and D from blue. That's not earth-shattering, is it? It's not. It is not. What am I missing? I'm missing lots of things in these usually, but I don't see it now. Do I have to pencil mark the 2's just to... Well, 2 is 1 somewhere here. That's not very helpful. Is it anywhere helpful? 1 here, 1 of those. That's all. Both. What can this be? 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, or 6, 7. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. Now we know. Aha. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so where is B here? This is, it can't be here because of this one. It can't be here because of this one. So this is 35 and it's B. Ah, which means that this one is A. No, why does that mean that this one is A? What's one of those is A. Does it mean anything to this? No. Oh, those are resolved because of this 8. That doesn't really matter, but they are resolved, which gives us the... Alright, so one of those is a 9, which was obvious to start with, but all of that is not extremely helpful, is it? I don't think that it is. We do know now that one of these is a 9. Again, not earth-shattering. C is somewhere here. Again, not exactly. Can we do the B somewhere else? Well, we know that, okay, one of those 2 is a B. Are we going to have to start doing that? One of those is a B, so one of these 2 is a B. So one that's not very useful. Not very useful. A? No, A, we don't have anything. Maybe C? Okay, one of these 2 is a C. Yeah, well, no. One of them is, better to say, is one of them is blue and it's a C. And there's one of them is orange, but we don't know if it's A or B, so we can't, it's not necessarily this one. It could be here and it could be A. And then this one would be B. Which is, it's because we still don't know whether 3 or 5 are A or B. Is there any way of discovering that, deducing that? No, I think I'm stuck. Take a sip of tea. Or is it? Oh, this is not an 8 anymore. And again, it's nice, all of those. If it would be good if I look at my pencil marks. They're not gonna solve anything yet, but it's good to look at the pencil marks. I say they're not gonna solve anything. We got an 8. Right. I think this is not very helpful. I'm going to take these away. the colors because they're confusing me. I'm just gonna put it like this so that, oh, it's not yellow, blue. So just this is this makes more sense because these are, one of orange and one is blue, and that might help us figure more out. He says hopefully. No, I am stuck. There's 1 7 here. 6 is in one of those two. That's not very helpful. 3 we already put. 2 is there. 9 is anywhere. Okay. I'm obviously confused. Does it help to look at this? Well, it needs a 6, but the 6 could be here or here, so that's not helpful. What else? 9 we've already said, and everything else still can be anywhere. Again, not useful. What am I missing? What am I missing? This could be 1, unfortunately. I was going to say, if this is 2, can this be 1? It can. It can't be 3, but it can be 1. Yeah. Yeah. Did I miss something in this assessment? On this line? I don't think so. Well, the blue here is C. That's not earth-shattering either. And here in the middle, the blue one is somewhere here. Ah. No. This was... Oh yeah, it is. Ah. Of course. If this one is blue, it has to be D, right? But if this is D, this has to be C, but it can't be C because we've already put a C here. Right, so this is a 5 and it's not blue. This is a 5 and this is not blue. These are the blue ones. Alright, so this is 5 and this is 3. And still doesn't tell us which one is which. We'll probably the A and B here are superfluous. We're probably going to solve it by just putting... Anyway, rambling. This is not 5. Not 5. Ah, mille milliards, mille sabords. Not 5, not 3. This is 1 7. Oh, could have put them both, right? 1 7, and it's D. Okay. They can't both be D. This is not D. This is C. For exactly the logic that gave us that this is 5 and 3. Alright. Alright. Oh, right. So this is... I was going to say something completely obvious, that there is a 6, a blue and a orange. But that's ridiculously obvious. ridiculously obvious. This has no influence on that, right? Now we know that there is a 3 here, but we still don't know where the 5. We don't know where's the 5. The 5 can still be here, or it can be here. Painful. Painful. Probably as painful to watch. No, I have no idea. Ah, right. I was concentrating too much here, but I didn't notice that we need to put a D here, which means that we need to put a D here, but this D eliminates D from here, which means that the ends are D and they're blue and from 1 or 7. Okay, interesting. Does that make any difference for the 6? Not really. What's the other one that we were missing? No. We're missing A, but we don't know what A is. So this is that or a 6. Yeah, that's maybe not very helpful. This is maybe not very helpful. Oh, except that now do we know that this is an A? Alright, everyone is gonna think that I'm cheating. No, I'm just stupidly lucky. Because I said that this one is an A, but I can't even say that, oh, I resolved it with my magnificent subconscious mind, whatever it is. No, I was wrong and turned out to be correct. Because this one of those is A. Okay, so A is here somewhere. Is that correct? And that gives us what A is, doesn't it? That's going to be very good. Hold on. A. Where is A here? Well, it couldn't be here. Why couldn't it be here? It can. I'm just bad at. It doesn't give us A. It gives us a simple-minded person doing Sudoku puzzles, which is what you're here for, I guess. Yeah. No, this is A, so there's an A here, but it could be the 3 or it could be the 5 because that's possible. That's not gonna resolve itself. Not gonna make me work for it, isn't it? Okay, what do we still have here? We have a 2 and a blue, which is C. Okay. This is here. Does that give us this? What is this? Is this what is this supposed to be? Because we have 2 here, which is blue, or which is yellow, so we don't need any yellow. We have the 9, which is great. The 4 and 8 are already gone, and we need a blue, which is C. So this one has to be blue, and it's D, right? Yeah. this is D, and that's from 1 or 7. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. C is somewhere here. Oof, that's not very interesting yet. It might be, but I can't see. I'm afraid of over-coloring as well, and then I'm gonna get confused, because one of those is yellow, one of these is blue, but any of them could be 9. So okay, what about here? We still need, right, we still need 2 yellows, so this is completely yellow. We don't know which though. That's 2 or 6, fine. And these are 1 blue, 1 yellow, which is great that works like that, because it fixes column 9 as well. Otherwise we would have had a problem. Okay, but that's doesn't resolve anything again. What am I missing? What am I missing? We've more or less put everything that can be put on the lines. One of those is C. Can it be this? 1 or 7? I mean, 1 would be amazing, because this would be the 2 and that would fix it. 7 would get a 6, so even the 7 works. Not resolving anything. D, it's anywhere here, that's not helpful. D here is here, right? Yeah. There's at least that. Which means that D is here. Okay. Is that correct? Yeah. That. No, D is here, but the same logic works, right? He asks without explaining the logic. I'm just thinking whether we could have a D here. This is 1 or 7, but if it's 1, we need a 2, but we couldn't put a 2 here. And a 7, this can't be a 6 or an 8, so this can't be 1 or 7. So this resolves the 2, because this now has to be a D, can't be a 2. It has to be a 1 or 7. So this is 2. And if this is 2, which is yellow, I know it's not maybe very helpful, but I'm coloring so that I know what's still missing in the different rows, columns and boxes. But if this is 2, this can't be 3. So this is certainly 1. Cute, if it's correct. Don't believe my logic, but this one is the C, because this is D. So all of the C become, drum roll please, 1. And all of the D become, you'd be very surprised to know, a 7. Nice. So we resolved those. Half resolved, whatever you want to call it. But now we know that this is the one. Well, just pure Sudoku, not exactly. And this is, now we know this is 6. We resolved this one too. This is 6, this is 2. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Still don't resolve anything about this. Okay. What's still missing here? Can we do more voodoo? Not exactly. 6 can be here or here. And then 3 we already have. 5 could be anywhere. 9? Nope. This one is stubborn. Stubborn. Right. I need the 1 here somewhere. So one of those is a 1. Not helpful, but there you go. Where should I look next? What are these two? And are they resolved? Let me guess. No, I was going to say these are the 3, 5. They're not, so they might be helpful. One of them is a 9. Not very helpful. And the other one is a 6. Guess what? Okay. We're getting into dangerous territory now. Pencil marking across borders, but have to see if there's anything I can deduce. One of those is a 5. We know that now. And then it's a 6, 9. So this one is 5, 6, and this is a 5, 9. Wow, useless. Alright, what about here? So we could have a 1, could have a 2, 5, 6, or 9. Oh, that's useless. I probably shouldn't have pencil marked it. That's way too much. Useless. I guess the same is gonna be here, which doesn't surprise anybody, I guess, because we don't have anything yet here. Maybe that's where I should look. Wow. How could the puzzle become more difficult? I think I say that every single time, don't I? I think I do. Alright, what are these? This is 1 or 3. Not completely helpful. Not completely helpful. These. That's 5, 6, or 9. Okay. Also, this is 5 or 6. Okay, this is 3, 5, or 6. I mean, that's... I'm not sure this is helpful at all. Ah, it is. It is. How could I? No, yeah. See, it's good to pencil mark, because now in this one, this is the only place that can be a 1. Which is great. This is not 1. And this is the only place that can be a 9. Which is fantastic. This is a 9. Which means that this is a 5 and this is a 6. And yes, I am going to color them in. Just for my own sanity, But as well, this one now becomes a 6. Okay, all right. So we solved a few things. Is that amazing? Not really. Not really. Oh, we know now that these are 8 and 9, not resolved. So this is 3 and 5, not resolved. Not resolved. Oh, well, no. We only know that this is B and this is A. Yeah. What's missing here? One of each. A 6 and a, what else? Oh, 8, 9. And here we're missing a 3, 5. There's something that I'm completely and utterly not seeing, is it? Oh, right. Where's 1 here? This has to be 1. Yeah. Yeah. This is 1. This is 1. Wow. This is 1. This is 1 is blue. This is not 6. This is not 6. It's 2 or 9. Which was obvious because we need a 6 here, but okay. This can still be anything, right? Well, it can't be 3 or 5. Alright, so it's a 2, 9 thing. Not that that helps. This is not a 2. Not a 2. Oof. This is an A, but this can be an A as well, which gives us an A here. That's not helpful. All right, 3, 5, 6. What else is missing here? Well, there's a 6. Is there? No, there's 5, 6. What? There's a 2, which is somewhere here. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah. Not very interesting. All right. What's missing here? 3, 5, and 7. Ah, that's interesting. This is a 7. This is a 7, which means that this one is as well a 7. Okay. I missed the 7 when I was counting here, didn't I? Doesn't matter. We found it. It's not the royal we, it's including you and in this. This is 3, 5, and it is A. It is A. And this might finally give us something. Yeah, because we do need A here, and this is A. Okay, so this isn't 6, so this is 6. Finally, we get something. This is 6, which means that this one is 6 too. Okay, and it means both of these are yellow, right? Yeah. So both of these now are orange and not 6. These are A. Okay. Great. Finally. Both of these are A. So we need an A here. It can't be here. So this is A, and this is 5. This is 5. 5. And orange. And now we know that all A's. Would that work? No, that doesn't work. It doesn't recognize the shift A. So all A's now are 5. Did I select correctly? Yeah, A's are 5 and B's are, guess what, 3. Okay, that helps. And now we have a 3 here. So this one is a 3 and this one is a 1. All right. That's nice. Did we get all the 3s and 5s now? Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. Good. This is not a 5 anymore. Actually, we know what that is. This is the 9. 9. Yeah. Which gives us an 8 here. This is not an 8. This is a 6. This is not a 6. What's missing here? A 2 and a 6. Oh, great. This is a 2. This is a 6. They're both yellow. Yes, I'm gonna continue now coloring so that the whole thing is finished. This is 9. This is 9. This is 8. This is 9. 8, 9, 2, 9, and 2. And before we submit, we're gonna color these just for completion's sake. And let's see, drum roll please, moment of truth. Yay! Alright, that was quite challenging, but lots of fun to do. When I say quite challenging, it was, but I think it's approachable. It's really nice, very nice logic to start it up. Quite enjoyed it. I hope that you did too, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.